Hi everyone, this is a general reading, so if you can resonate, take whatever you can and then leave the rest, okay? Again, this is a general reading. Sorry, there's some kind of noise. Perfection instinct. I don't know what this is. I'm trying my best to get the meaning behind it. I think you're calling for guidance from your inner knowing. You're calling guidance. You're calling for guidance from your spirit guides or from your inner knowing. There's like a question. Okay. There's somebody here who's going to travel, who's going to move away. It's very clear. I got 3 oracle cards from the same deck. And the oracle deck is a sacred traveler, and look at what I have. Release control, surrender to journey, wandering path, enjoy the journey. And then here you have another one, fellow travelers. These 3 cards are very indicative of actual movement, actual journey. Okay. I think you're calling someone here, like your ancestors or your like spirit guides, calling for help. You're calling for help. But this is what I got here. You're traveling, you're moving away. You're moving away, and if I'm not mistaken, you're going to do it on your own. But, you know, help is with you all the time, and probably this is your inner knowing as well, or your spirit guides, your guardian angels, if you believe in them. You're doing your own thing. What is this journey? What do we need to tell everyone? Yeah, you're taking, it could be a leadership role, or you're doing your own thing. As I said, you're becoming your own boss, possibly. You're owning your own company. You're taking control of your situation, becoming the emperor. King of Pentacles. Maybe this is about entrepreneurial. You could be dealing with a masculine energy who's a good provider. Okay, this could be you could be dealing with an older brother or a strong masculine figure in your life, grandfather, father, maybe your spouse. You could also be meeting someone who resembles these kinds of characteristics. They could be an accountant, banker. Okay, I'm hearing the word landscape artist. I don't know exactly why it came through my head. Landscape artist. Maybe they have their own business in landscaping. This could be you or someone you're dealing with. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have 9 of Cups. You're fulfilling your desires. You're you're achieving fulfillment wherever this is. You could be dealing with banking and finance as well. Your loans could be loan can be approved anytime soon, and this is probably what you're asking for help. Okay, Okay, there's someone coming in. Okay, somebody will give you this cup. The King of Pentacles is gonna give a cup. Could be an offer. A cup can be an emotional, spiritual, emotional offer, but it's a good offer. This is actually the hand of God when you least expect it. This could be God, because to you, I'm not forcing any religion here, but obviously, because this is King of the Earth, King of Diamonds, King of Pentacles, King of Coins. um yeah, God could be offering. This is the hand of God, or again, this could be a masculine figure who might serve as a rescuer. Okay, not serve as a god, but who might serve as a rescuer in your life, who's gonna offer you this cup when you least expect it. It comes to you, and from there you'll take it from there. Again, this is another symbol, another sign or symbol of journey. There's a movement, there's a journey, there's a beginning of a new cycle in your life. It could be a figurative way of saying journey, as in journey in life. Somebody could be graduating, stepping into the unknown, but this is you moving to your Nine of Cups, to your fulfillment, to your desires. Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups, Three of Wands. Yeah, another card of journey. A new vision is on the horizon and you're gonna go for it. See, this man is looking at the ships sailing back to the shore. Something is coming back to the shore, but at the same time, this is a card of vision, envisioning a new journey. Okay, whatever this is that you're trying to achieve, you need to make a judgment call for it. You need to make a judgment call for it. And somebody, okay, and another one, somebody could be arriving in your life. This is an arrival, because as I said, the ships are sailing back to the shore. Arrival, judgment. See, when somebody arrives, you ring the bell or a trumpet will be blown, some kind of arrival. And but this is not some kind of arrival of a small, of a small energy. Maybe the arrival would be, this could actually pertain to the arrival of the Emperor and or the King of Pentacles. I don't know how they're going to come to your life. Maybe you know them already. Maybe they're your boss. Maybe they're your workmates. We could be talking about the same person with the personalities of an Emperor. Aries, okay, very fiery, passionate sign, domineering, could be manipulative, can be a bit bossy. Yeah, the leader of the pack, and also entrepreneurial, a good provider, and at the same time, okay, I just thought I would say this could be someone who's into farming, like cattle farming, cattle, goat, someone with farm, goats, sheep's, cattle's, ram, and then here we have the goat. Okay, or I think this is a cow or a bull. Okay, so something related to farming, cattle farming, with cattles, with sheeps, with bulls. Again, what I heard earlier, it was there's a landscape artist as well. You could be the one moving forward to this, or maybe you're into farming industry as well, farming business. Something is over. Something is over and ready to announce the winner. Something is over. It's done. Time to go home. Five of Swords. Defeat. There's a feeling of surrender. Okay, something is done. It's done. Time to go home. Pack up. Okay, this is like a major phase in your life. Done. Okay, you could be dealing with a Capricorn sign. Yeah, we have the Empress here as well. I wonder if there's going to be marriage on the horizon for some of you. Okay, and here we have the Empress. The Empress is a sign of fertility of the soil. Again, farming, something about the land, tilling of the soil, something about growth, enrichment. Again, somebody could be starting a family very soon. Somebody could be expecting a child because this is a symbol of a mother. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords. Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords, Six of Swords. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to understand the cards. Okay. Sometimes I'm blind to the energy. All I can see are images. Okay, there's another movement here, another physical movement, and potentially, you know, it's a card of resolution, as if to say a solution is coming. Maybe for a particular situation, obviously. Six of Swords, and at the same time it could be a card of movement again, because we have multiple cards pertaining to travel. Okay, there's a man here, potentially a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that could be very concerned about another person. Like he's just very concerned. I don't think these two energies are physically together. There's just a lot of concern. What happened to her? Because this is a feminine energy. As if to say, what happened to her? I haven't seen her for a very long time. Maybe this is a woman who's been imprisoned, like literally imprisoned. Or someone who's unable to move out of their situation. And there's a King of Cups that's just very empathetic and very concerned. Could be a brother, lover, friend, grandfather, father. Potentially a water sign, but doesn't have to be. Bottom of the deck, by the way, Eight of Wands. Again, this is actually another card of travel, progress, a movement, a forward motion. You might expect to you might receive messages within a week, or maybe a message within a week about this travel. Let's clarify this message. Okay. A marriage could be involved. Oh gosh. I was already thinking, is this a marriage proposal? And, you know, the cards actually help you. I want you to look closer at the cards. What do you see? I feel like this is a proposal to be together. It doesn't have to be an actual marriage proposal, but a proposal. Let's be together, okay? It could be an improper one, but this is between, again, okay. If you're the one who's expecting to receive the arrival or a news about the king and the emperor, I think this is the same person. Okay, it doesn't have to be a rich person. They could be someone who looks good when it comes to, you know, finances, if you know what I mean. They're not social climbers. It's just someone who doesn't want to look, you know, doesn't want to look poor. But it could be someone who's good with their finances as well, someone who owns their land, lot, a property. Again, doesn't have to be rich. I don't think millionaires, you know, watch tarot cards reading. Okay, this is coming from this, isn't it? A concerned water sign, ideally, about this feminine energy. It's like, it's more like being clueless about what this woman is doing, or like he's concerned, where is she, what is she doing, is she alive, is she imprisoned? And yeah, so there's gonna be a proposal of some kind to be together. It could, okay, I'm gonna throw it out there. It could be a proposal to get married, a proposal to just live together. Eight of Wands, message, or maybe a travel. Somebody could be traveling to you, or you could be the one moving forward. This, I told you, you have multiple cards pertaining to travel or a journey, you know. Initially, you're not sure about this. You're not sure. Somebody's unsure about this. But actually someone is pushing. Somebody's pushing through, pushing forward to achieve this, achieve this healing, therapy, rehabilitation, treatment. It could be related to this relationship, okay? Somebody could be traveling towards another person. It could be you or someone moving to you to recover, to have some kind of recovery, rejuvenation, renewal, recovery, therapy, rehabilitation. And someone is trying their best to accomplish this. Nine of Wands, wounded soldier, not giving up the fight. But someone who also learned from their mistakes. Like, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to discover the treatment for this illness, or to discover the solution to the problem for this couple. Yeah, someone is coming to town to give. Somebody is coming to town to give and receive. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Yeah, there's a new beginning. There's a new beginning. I was trying to describe the Two of Cups. There is a new beginning. The World, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and someone is, I told you, someone is fighting for this. Someone is fighting for this. Someone is fighting for this. Ace of Swords, the Strength. Yeah. There's a sense of clarity here. And someone is feeling very, very sad and abandoned. Coming forward to give something. A clarity will be given. There could be a Leo sign involved. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. The Chariot. Sorry, I'm trying to, I'm trying to read the cards. Something is coming to the Queen of Wands. I told you, this could be another energy coming in. Could be a work offer. Or someone is building their way towards the Queen of Wands. Because I feel like this is like a pathway, an access towards this Queen of Wands. And someone is building a way to reach out. Again, this is a card of travel, and it's a fast-moving energy. So whatever is happening, this might happen. This might occur within this week. Maybe before the end of the week. Yeah. Look, you have the Wheel of Fortune and Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. So there could be a reunion with someone that you've been connected to in the past. Could be a lover. I think there's a very strong desire over here. Yeah, a chance to make it right. Yeah. Somebody has been hurt. Somebody has been deeply hurt. Deeply hurt and feel abandoned. That's all I've got for you. Somebody's traveling, moving forward, a reunion, perhaps within a week. Within a week, within 7 days, within 8 days. Very fast-moving energy. Listen to your intuition, okay? That's all. Thank you.